Is that any better, guys? There should be sound coming through now. I hope it's going. I hope I'm coming through okay. Good. Um. So yeah. We got some more airbrush shirts. Um. so, so I'll turn my mic down a little bit. Sorry about that, Peggy. Hey, Deborah. Okay. I don't know. Ever since ever since I found this box, strange things have been going on around the house here. Man, I thought some strange stuff would go on with the haunted dolls that I have, but man, this box here, uh, I just don't know. I'm even scared to open it. I've been looking up some stuff. I know somebody said that a Dybbuk box wasn't actually it didn't trap a demon, that it basically a Dybbuk box, I think they said, was just possessed or haunted by a malicious spirit that could possess you. I don't know. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I still don't know if I want to open it. I know I asked Big Lee if he wanted to come and be a part of the live show and open this Dybbuk box with me, but he didn't want to have no part of it. He was like, no. He's like, no. I don't. He goes, I don't want to be nowhere near that thing when you open it. If you open it, and I think I'm going to, just to see what's in it, because anybody could have set this out there. I know there was comments about whether or not that we actually found it out there, but I assure you we did find it out there. The question is, did it have anything to do with Randonautica, guys? That's the question. Are these items, do they have anything to do with Randonautica, period? Because I mean, it could be just coincidence that we roll up onto a pinpoint and we just find something there, whether it has something to do with Randonautica or not, we don't know. But I can assure you, somebody put this box in that parking lot, and why, we don't know. I know one thing. I'm looking at this right now. I should have gloves on. Yeah, here it is right here, guys. Just in case y'all are wondering what I'm messing with here in front of me. I see hair all over it. Like I said, I should have been wearing my gloves. I just don't know where to start. Should we bring out the Necrophonic app and do a spirit session, do a spirit box before we open this thing? Somebody asked what the intent was. The intent was frozen in time, lost in time, trapped in time, something like that. And if there is a demon that is either trapped or connected to this box and somehow, that could easily do, it could easily have something to do with our intent. Plus, there was another viewer that said it matched diabolical in somehow, which I could see that too. And I'm just reading through the comments real quick. I see we got more people coming in. Mossy said scared the you know what out of him. Definitely am kind of creeped out about opening this thing. But we're gonna go ahead and get the necrophonic app out, and we'll just see if there's any spirit or militia spirit that hopefully doesn't want to possess me. Because I don't want to be possessed by anything but myself. And that's scary enough. So I'm going to go ahead and just open that up real quick. And I'm going to hold it over here because you guys know how the necrophonic app opens up. Opens up all crazy and loud. So before we start this out, a few things that I would like to start out with is, yes, guys, I am a minister. I do have my credentials. Somebody said that they thought that I was just acting like a minister for my YouTube channel. No, I became a minister long before the YouTube channel. Yes, I get excited a little bit when doing haunted stuff and when you see things that just cannot be explained, because what we are told growing up is these things don't exist, that the ghosts don't exist, paranormal. But I tell you what, the things that I've seen, nobody has been able to explain to me what it could be and what it could not be. And one thing with Randonautica is a lot of people say that it has something to do with the paranormal. We want to try to debunk a lot of things that happens with Randonautica, and sometimes we don't, because not only do we want to prove that there are other spiritual things going on beyond our imagination, beyond our understanding of what life could really be and what life is really, what it really is. I've had my experiences with outer body. I've experienced death up close and personal, and I remember a lot of it, and it changed my life. So that being said, does the app have anything to do with paranormal? I know on several occasions it has led me to spots that either could have been haunted by a spirit. But not only that, I do believe that somehow maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the app at all. Maybe it has something to do with like that book called Laws of Attraction. We can manifest things into our reality by laws of attraction. So are we doing this within this app by manifesting our intent into our devices, into our phones, and then putting it into, a location on the map, and it just being manifested. We don't know yet, and that's what we're going to try to prove. But right now, we want to prove whether or not this is a real Dybbuk box. If it has anything to do with Randonautica. And hopefully, in a way, I hope that this box isn't a real Dybbuk box, because I don't want anything bad to happen. But at the same time, I want to know if it's real, and the only way to open it up is to, the only way to know is to open it up. So we're just going to get down to it. I want to pray before we do this session. I want to just put out there, I don't know how you guys are with praying, but to me, it's almost like just putting a protection around us, no matter what kind of faith you have, whether you're a Christian or Catholic or whatever religion. We just want to put that protection around us. Somebody says, do we have an EMF meter? Actually, Lee has the EMF meter with him. He's not here. I wish we had it, but I couldn't get that. So, but yeah, what I want to do is let's put this protection around us right now. So, dear God, let's just protect us, protect me from any kind of negative energies that may be in this box. Protect my items and personal things. And I'd like to say, protect those who are in the chat lines as well, and keep us from these negative energies. But we also come here in respect to the dead and unknown, and just try to communicate with whoever's here. That being said, let's go ahead and start this session up. We're gonna start it up with the Necrophonic app and see if there's any spirits here. Is there any spirits here with us tonight that is linked to this Dybbuk box? Hopefully you guys can hear that pretty good coming through. I got the spirit. I got the Dybbuk box here in front of me. Everybody says amen, amen. I forgot to say amen. Is there any spirits or entities connecting with this box? Can you tell me your name? Could you confirm that one more time? What is your name? Is it true what they say about Dybbuk boxes? Is there a demon connected to this box? I just want to communicate and confirm if this is real or not. Is this box connected with a demon or a demon? Is it connected with a demonic being whatsoever? Well, guys, That's kind of spooky right there. I don't know what it said, but whatever it said, it was kind of spooky. So I'm looking for my knife right now. I see that this thing is covered in wax. I got a piece of plastic down here so I don't make a mess. I don't know if I should melt this stuff off or just get a knife and cut it open. Let me get this knife right here. One thing I would like to say is earlier when I was looking up Dybbuk boxes, I come across one of the channels that I was subscribed to, and it's called he's got Dybbuk boxes on his channel. It's Crypto NWO, and if you're watching Crypto, I just did when you open your boxes that you have a old school knife, one of those multi-tool knives, and it doesn't lock. And a lot of times you're stabbing with that knife, and man, it freaks me out so much because I've seen those knives fold up and cut people's fingers off. And that is no joke. I've seen that. So if you're watching, get a knife that locks. That way, if you're jabbing at whatever you're jabbing at or cutting, that it doesn't fold up on you and cut yourself. So I'm gonna cut right here where it looks like the top is on this thing and see if I can't break the seal. Yeah, Peggy, Swiss Army knife. That's what I was thinking. And hopefully when I break the seal that we don't release any kind of demons into my home. And all kinds of bad stuff happened tonight. I just do not want that. And I understand why Lee didn't want to be here when I opened this thing. Because if it does have anything to do with the demon, I wouldn't want to have anything to do with it at all either. But we found it. And the only way, like I said, I'm going to say this again, the only way that we can tell if this is a real Dybbuk box is to open it up and find out what's inside. Worst case scenario, there's a demon in there. Worst case scenario, demon is in there. He gets loose. He attaches to me live on camera, twitching out, looking like a zombie and everything. And there's nothing anybody can do. Best case scenario, that it's just a bunch of random things in here. Maybe they don't have anything to do. Uh-oh. Did you just hear that? I think I popped it open. I don't know what that was, but freaked me out. Right at the same time that that this cracked open. Okay. I'm going to try to get the camera down here where you guys can see what's in here. Okay, you guys ready? I think let's do it together. I'm sorry. I kind of away from the mic. Um, let's open this thing together and now, what the? That's got me. Did you guys see what that was? I really didn't even notice this. Um, this just looks like a really cool piece of wood. But hey guys, yeah. Can you tell me what kind of skull that is? Yeah, Selena, that's a skull. Yes, that is a skull. That's what's got me freaked out. Okay. Yeah, that is what's got me freaked out. So, like I said, this is the first thing I pulled out. This looks like some sort of, I don't know. It's got a hole here and it's got a hole here. Not for sure. It is a pretty cool piece of wood, but I wish I had my gloves on. Yeah. Definitely some sort of animal. It's got green stuff in it. Um, if you know what kind of skull that is, just and looks like dog hair or hair, people hair. It's pretty long. It's not dog hair. Oh, they said large dog. Oh, skull. It could be, but this kind of gross. Looks like hair, a piece of wood, a skull, like what they said, a dog skull, maybe. Somebody said a goat. I don't know. It could be what it would have anything to do with. Maybe it could have been a sacrifice of some kind. I know looking down at the rest of the stuff that's in the box, it's definitely something that's got to do with witchcraft or something very. This is what else I see. Two rusty nails, guys. Um, and then some sort of leaf. Yeah, I'm thinking it's some kind of sacrifice, maybe to either trap the soul in here or trap a demon. I don't know. Did you guys hear that? That's what I've been saying. Some really, really weird stuff has been going. There it is. Really weird stuff has been going here at the house. Human hair. Man, it looks like it. Like I said, I wish I had my gloves on. I wish we had the EMF reader. Somebody says, can you hold the skull up? Don't let the booger out. When I opened it up, there was a really weird sound. And I'm hoping when I go back and look at this video that we might be able to catch what is on it. Definitely inside there is, this skull looks like it's been sitting out for a long, long, long time. Cow skull. I don't think it would be a cow skull. Too small. I mean, I know I'm a big guy, but man, I'm not that big of a guy for a cow skull to fit in my hand. My pops, he had cows, and I know even the baby cows, got a head like that. In a pretty big head for even a calf. Sheep skull, maybe a small sheep. What kind of animal would you use in a sacrifice, guys? I mean, I'm not familiar with that kind of stuff, magic rituals and stuff, pagan rituals. Could this be a pagan ritual? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. And what would it have anything to do? For one, would Randonautica really take the time to hire somebody to put something like this together for us to find? One, would they do that? Would they go through the trouble to put this box together for someone to find? No, there's no horn spots. I even thought that it probably could be a deer, maybe of some kind, but I didn't think it was. Yeah, the box was covered in wax. Yeah, then even if the app, even if the people who created this app didn't have anything to do with putting this there, that would leave a couple other theories to get into the deep web, the dark web. But why would somebody go through the trouble of hacking into this app and going to these locations to make something like this for somebody to find? I mean, they won't see your reaction. They're not going to be able to tell if somebody grabs it what they would do if they seen it. Yeah. CK, anybody could do it. That's the thing. If it has anything to do with the deep web, definitely somebody could hack your phone and play around with you, mess with you a little bit, get you routed up, get you all scared, see see what would happen. Maybe I hope I don't have some kind of serial killer on my hands, that gets off on making these boxes and scaring people and then hunting them down. That's why I have a bodyguard uh, for things like that. You know, um, I definitely need to figure out how to get rid of this box without putting any kind of curse on me or on anything else. Yeah, they would have to definitely be local. Not only would they have to be local, but well, I mean, like I said, I think I said this in a one of my other videos is all right, in the state of Kentucky, even going long ways across Kentucky, I can get across Kentucky 6 hours all the way across. So you take say you hire 3 people in Kentucky. You place one in the west, one in central Kentucky, and one in eastern Kentucky. And that way, because I noticed on some of these locations, you can go, it could take you 30 minutes to get to some of these locations. And that being said, if you do 4 or 5 locations that turn out to be busts, that's definitely well enough time. That's a couple of hours right there. That could easily give somebody enough time to get anywhere in their region. If they're in the center of their region and it takes them an hour to get to their outer ring, the border of their region, that's all it would need to take for somebody to play the app for an hour for that person to have enough time to get to your next intent and to place an object there at that location. It could definitely be done. So but would Randonautica do that though? Would they hire that many people? Is this app that popular? Is it so popular that they're making enough money to hire, let's say, 4 people per state? You could definitely pay somebody $1,500 a week to go to all these locations and scare the crap out of somebody. It could happen if they're making that much money, especially with the coins that they you got to buy more coins to keep playing, right? If there's enough people buying those coins, they're definitely making money there somewhere, huh? All over the world, man. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say it can't be done because it can definitely be done. It could definitely be done. I've been in computer programming for the last 3 years, 4 years, and I know enough to know that it can definitely be done. Yeah, it would definitely take a lot of money. Definitely take a lot of money. The stalker situation, I don't know. With me, anybody could be stalking me. Uh, I've definitely pissed off a lot of people in my past. to have somebody stalk me. Like I said, I don't know if my stalker had anything to do with Randonautica or not. That's why I have a bodyguard. Everybody keeps asking, why do you have a bodyguard? Well, that's classified. For one. Two, I made a lot of people mad. Three, there's a lot of people out there that you know you just can't trust. They come up on you. So yeah, we are going to be doing more at the murder house. Definitely going to be doing more at the murder house. We didn't think the murder house was going to be as good as we thought it was going to turn out. We have caught things in that house that has okay. When I asked Big Lee, to start going with us or with me to these haunted places, the first thing he told me was, "Man, I don't believe in that stuff." He believes in witchcraft. He believes in Satanism and things like that. But when it comes to like ghosts and some of the paranormal, he kind of iffy about. But he also believes in Bigfoot, and a lot of people that surround him and me believe in Bigfoot too. And there's a lot of people out there, especially out in the county here where we are, that they call us all the time and say, "Man, something's going on out here, and we need to see what it is." And we definitely go out there and check it out. But as of the ghosts and things, Lee wasn't too big of a believer on that type of thing until getting into the murder house. And we literally had a brick thrown right in between us. Now I think we were like 5 yards apart from each other. Probably about, I would say about 15 feet. He was about 15 feet away, and a brick just comes flying right in between us. And he told me at that point, that's when he started to believe, and wanted to do more investigations out there. He is on board full time. He's going to be my number 2 on the team, on the paranormal team. And they say they want me to hold up the wood again, the box. But yeah, we definitely caught enough stuff out there for him to want to go back and do more investigations there at that house. There's a lot of noises that we were trying to debunk. There was shadows that we were trying to debunk. We did a spirit box at the beginning, and we'll do another spirit box in a minute. Now that we opened it up and maybe possibly could have released something into my basement. There's definitely there's a lot going on in the murder house and here at my house. We got somebody small enough and light enough to fit in the attic. He just doesn't know he's going in there yet, guys. So as soon as we can get him to go out there to the murder house, we're going to sleep him up into the attic and I'm gonna have him do a spirit box up there. Um, but yeah, there's a couple of more places around that we're going to be doing some investigations around. Um, oh, they said the wooden thing. Um, the more I look at this, the more it looks like some sort of old school. You know what it looks like? It looks like Gandalf's pipe. Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like Gandalf's pipe. No, I don't think it's bone. It definitely looks wooden. Uh, at the bottom of this hole, there's a smaller hole that goes all the way through, and it looks like it connects right here. Um, doesn't smell like anything's been smoked out of it. It stinks. Smells pretty bad. It's like, it's like seeing one of those gross videos where somebody scratches their butt crack and and then goes up there and do it again. So is what it reminds me of. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, all right. Now looking at the items in this box, right? Give it a lick. No, no, I'm not gonna lick it. Lick it. I lick it good, huh? Um, it does stink. Mouthpiece from Tales of the Crypt. uh, it, it doesn't smell like rotten wood. Um, but I mean, okay, so what if this belonged to the spirit, right? That whoever trapped into this box, which comes to a very, very sketchy and scary thought that I just had go through my head. The hair. Could this hair be the owner of this pipe? Um, in the animal skull is what they used to do the ritual. Definitely the two rusty nails. Now I do know that they use rusty nails in a lot of rituals. What kind of rituals? I don't know. But I do know rusty nails are a big part of witchcraft, magic, wizardry, whatever you want to call it. I was just reading CK's comment there. Out in the fields or dark house, hair and blood from animal. The hair doesn't look like it's an animal. I don't know of any animal that would have hair that long. It definitely looks like either a girl's hair or some guy that had long hair. Um, it could definitely, this could definitely be a real Dybbuk box. Yeah, it definitely looks human. Mossy. Someone behind you. Whoo, whoo. You know, right before you said that, it felt like somebody was staring at me. I just didn't want to say nothing, guys. I get very creeped out in this basement, especially with this creepy thing that we found out randonauting. You know what? We're gonna step things up tonight. We're fixing to we're fixing to do something crazy here. So I'm gonna set her right here in front of the Dybbuk box. I'm probably nuts for doing this. This doll right here is the freakiest doll I have ever seen in my life. I have seen this doll move. I have seen her eyes move. I've seen her eyes do things that they should not have, that just should not be doing. The hair on this doll freaks me out. Everybody's like, I don't do dolls. Me neither. I don't do dolls. This doll scares the bejesus out of me, guys. And we found her out randonauting. So we're gonna do a spirit box here in a minute. But before I do that, I have been getting into making our own ghost hunting tool here. I have put this together. It is almost done, guys. It is almost done. This little board will turn this speaker on, and I got a mic that I'm going to put onto the end of this wire, right? And it's going to be a very, very sensitive mic. I'm going to be able to turn up and adjust the mic from doing to go into an echo, so we can hear the echo through the speaker. But the microphone is going to be so sensitive that it's going to be able to pick up on a whisper and hopefully send it through this speaker loud enough to where when we're ghost hunting, we can hear that. I also wanted to put an alarm system on there, but I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do that. But there's the microphone here that I'm going to be putting on it. And hopefully it works out. Hopefully it works pretty good. I'm pretty stoked about it. And hopefully we can use it out there at the murder house, guys. But right now, what I want to do is I call this doll Curly Sue. CK, look at you. Curly Sue. That's what we call the doll. That's her name. We're going to ask Curly Sue if there's a demon in this spirit box, or actually in this Dybbuk box. And we're gonna see if we can get it to communicate this way. I did, when we did the spirit box earlier, I didn't hear anything coming. she kind of shook a little bit in front of me. Um, yeah, if you got, check that hand out, watch that hand. I think that hand moved. And that hand, I think that hand right there moved, guys. Like I said, she moves a lot, so keep an eye on her. Yeah, and hopefully she can kind of break the communication here and get this thing to communicate with us, and see if there's anything in this box. So, that being said, Curly Sue, Curly Sue, are you here, Curly Sue? Yep. What? Is there any spirits or entities that is connected to this Dybbuk box? Lee. What about Lee? It said Lee twice. What? How long have you been trapped into this box? Do you know that you were trapped? Did somebody kill you? I heard you say Lee a couple of times. Did you guys make that out? That was almost a whole sentence. I don't know what it said, but that was freaky. Can you repeat that again? Ooh. Oh my gosh, guys, it felt like something it felt like something crawling down my back. It felt like a giant freaking spider crawling on my back. That was so creepy. CK says, I wouldn't touch it. I'd been in it with those, maybe. It burned, hoping it would never return with. Now, somebody said in a comment in one of the videos that if you burn the objects, it releases the spirit from the objects, that it doesn't get rid of the spirit. Yeah, I freaked out too when I jumped up. Something was definitely crawling down my back. I don't know what it was, but something was definitely crawling down my back. Was that you that touched me? Or was that Curly Sue? Was that Curly Sue that touched me? No. Somebody said don't burn. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do more research before I get rid of the Dybbuk box. Tammy said best to bury it. Yeah, but I don't know where to bury it at. Maybe I could talk to some family members out in the county and see if they can take it. Fucking sorry about that. See if they can take it to one of my family members and see if they could take it deep and deep into the coal mines. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 miles under the ground. Take it under there, put it in one of those mine shafts, and when they're done mining down there, they just it's never to be seen again. That's what I might do. Not just miles away. I'm talking about miles deep into the ground. I know there's a coal mine out in the county that's like 4 miles deep. I mean, it goes way down into the ground. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little there's there's a spot on my back I want to check out. I don't know. Somebody said check out pull my britches up so y'all don't see my booty crack. What? I know I heard hello on this twice come through. Are you here, Curly Sue? Hold this back up so yeah, it kind of feels like there's a little scratch back there. Did y'all see something back there? It's kind of like the only way I can describe it. It feels like somebody just kind of scraped up against me. Still kind of have that sensation there of like I still have the memory of what the scratch was, but there's really it doesn't hurt right now. It did a while ago. Oh, kind of spooked me out a little bit, guys. I don't know what it was. Was that you that touched me, that scratched me? Why did you scratch me? Was it the one that was trapped into this Dybbuk box? Is that who scratched me? What the crap? That's spooky, guys. Girl said, yeah. Yeah, the child, I think, is coming. I think that is either the spirit that is connected to Curly Sue, or it could be, if y'all seen some of my earlier videos of the graveyard, I took Miss Clementine to the graveyard for Molly to play with. It could be Molly. Molly, is that you? Molly, are you here? Did you see that? She just fell backwards. She just fell backwards onto me. Um, I don't like being that close to that doll. She's moving right now, guys. Look, look at her hair right here. Uh, keep an eye on her eyes. I think one of her eyes just blinked. I'm not for sure. Um, man, that's freaky. Freaky, 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 guys. Freaky. Yeah, I've thought about taking her back to the place where we found her too. I haven't done that many spirit box sessions with her. Maybe I should. I don't know if it has. I don't know if we're getting this much activity because of the Dybbuk box, or what, guys. Uh, I'm definitely hearing some crazy, crazy stuff behind me right now. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. Yeah, Collision Clark. I've picked up on that too a couple of times here in my basement. Um, I'm definitely picking up on something right now, and I don't know if you guys can see. I got goosebumps all over me right now. Um, what I heard behind me was a really, really scary, deep growl. Um, yeah, Selena, I don't know if it's because of her or if it's because of this Dybbuk box. Um, we're definitely getting something. You know, I could have picked up something from the murder house too, guys. Um, you know, I know of four uh spirits in my basement. One of them is what Collision Clark is talking about right now, a really dark shadow. Uh Um, how many spirits are here with us right now? And I know in my ribs back here, I'm starting to get like a really sharp pain in my ribs. Almost like kind of like a cramp. Someone wants to know about the shadow figure behind me. What is your name? Yeah, oh no. Can you tell me how many spirits are here with me? Um, you know, if I wish I had somebody here with me. We would try a Ouija board, guys, but I don't do that by myself. Open that box now. That is what we found randonauting, guys. Yeah, I definitely heard 7 come out 2 or 3 times. How long have you been here? Uh, that's kind of spooky. Uh, says 7th sign of the 7th son. I am the 7th sign of the 7th son. Who am I? Who are you? You know, that is kind of weird. Collision Clark says Fulton County, Georgia. We were actually talking about going to Georgia and meeting up maybe with Exploring with Lee. Shout out. Go check his channel out. He's got some great vids going on. But I was thinking about going down there, checking out, doing some videos with him, and maybe checking out the Georgia Guidestones. Does anybody know what the Georgia Guidestones are? We were going to go down there and do that. This is one of the spirits here from Georgia. What part of Georgia are you from? There are some really, really, really strange things coming through right now. What up, Leanne? What are you doing? Is he cold where you're at in the Netherlands? I know it's cold right here right now. So I'm taking it you just got here, Leanne. We opened the spirit box or the Dybbuk box. For some of those who are just getting here, let me go ahead and just say this now. We opened the Dybbuk box up a while ago. We broke the wax seal. Leanne, just we kind of put some parts together of this puzzle. It looks like a wooden some sort of wooden pipe, some hair. We know some sort of animal. Two rusty nails, and a lot of stuff has been coming through on the spirit box. A lot of I don't like it when she's looking at me. I don't like it when she's looking at me. She looks so creepy, guys. She looks so creepy. And I'm still hearing stuff behind me. There is a lot of stuff coming through on the Necrophonic app tonight. We do know that there is at least 7 spirits here. This is a cross. Is that what you're talking about? What does the lid say on the cigar box? You know, it's a cigar box. I know that. Casino gold, imported from Honduras. This says Surgeon General warning: tobacco use increase the risk. Yeah. That being said, I've really never paid attention to whether what kind of box it was in, but now that being said, it can't be a very, very old Dybbuk box, right? It can't be an old one, a cigar box. That's what it shows on the bottom. Yeah, it's something I wouldn't think that would, somebody would use. But a box is a box, right? A wooden box. Does a Dybbuk box have to be wooden? I know when I looked up Dybbuk box on the internet, it was and the one that was found supposedly been named the Dybbuk box. was a wine box that was a couple of 100 years old, I guess, maybe more. Archangel, Dark Angel Legion, neither light, death, we have heaven in sight, archangels, dark angels. Yes. Just a barcode. Yes, just a barcode. Does that box have anything to do with Randonautica, guys? Let's ask the spirits. Does this Dybbuk box have anything to do with Randonautica? That was a whole bunch of mixed emotions right there. Was this box put out there specifically for Randonautica? Was this box put out there for a sacrifice? Was this Dybbuk box meant for me to find? It just got quiet, guys. You know, it always scares me when the Necrophonic app goes really quiet, especially when we ask a bunch of questions. Yeah. Are you talking about the kids on TikTok that found the suitcase with the dead body in it? I do know of there was some kids that had used the app, and it took them to a waterfront, and they found a suitcase, and when they opened it up, they immediately smelt something and called the cops. Now, when I got into that whole story, it led up to the people who were put into that suitcase, and the guy who murdered the couple and shoved them into that suitcase. Now, from the story, from what I understood, is the kids that were playing Randonautica asked for that they used the intent cash, money, or cash, if I'm not mistaken, and it took them to this suitcase. Now, here's where it gets really freaky. The body, the male body that was in that suitcase, I think they called him Cash. I think that was his nickname. And you can find this story. You can find it out there. It's on the internet. I'm just going off of memory right now from reading that story, but it was kind of creepy how this guy uh got mad at this family and this in the couple and stuff like that, and how it linked to Randonautica. Could that be serendipity, coincidence? I really don't know. There's a lot of coincidences with this app, guys, and that's why I want to get together with Big Lee. Uh, we want to put all these puzzle pieces together, put them in a notebook, put them up on a board, look at the evidence, see what is there, and see if it does have anything to do with Randonautica or not. Uh, because if it does have something to do with Randonautica, guys, there's a reason. And like any other app, this app is in with the games. That being said, this we could be playing a game, and all these evidence, all the items that we are finding could have something to do with how we play the game, how we get through this game. Is it about our ability to investigate in certain things, kind of like murder mysteries? You know, some people are really good at solving murder mysteries, and you know, all the evidence that is there could be piling up for us to put this puzzle together, and who knows, it might lead us to $1 million. Who knows? I would like to come across $1 million. Would you take the $1 million if you found $1 million playing Randonautica? If you come to a pinpoint while out there playing at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it takes you to the middle of the woods where you don't know if it's private property or not, because you just kind of entered those woods in a location where there was no signs, and you get to this spot where you find $1 million, would you take it? In quantum physics, um, you definitely have the ability to manifest your thoughts through laws of attraction. So why could it not work with this app? That being said, could you maybe open up Google Maps yourself, zoom out of your location where it makes your spot really small, and then take your finger with your intent and close your eyes, touch your Google's Maps, and let it give you a pinpoint? You're actually putting the pinpoint on the map yourself blindly, but you're also using your intent to find that spot. Could it work? Could you go to that location and find your intent? We need to try that, right? Maybe one day when we go randonauting, not even open up the map, just open up Google instead of Randonautica, instead of opening up the app, you know, um, and instead of playing Randonautica, through the app itself. We're just going to go straight to Google and put our finger on a map and see if we find our intent. Could happen. We might. It's a good test and a good theory. Who knows? Who knows? But I think we should try that. I'm stopping every now and then because I'm trying to read the comments at the same time that I'm speaking. Arlene said his name was Cash. So yeah, a lot of you have been putting your intents for me to use. And I have been getting so many comments lately on my videos that it has been really hard for me to keep up with those. So for everybody who catches this live stream and even watches this live stream after the live stream is done, just kind of comment on this video what your intent that you would like for me to use, and I will use that intent. And I will also give you a shout out. I'm gonna make an attempt to write down your intents and who they came from, and use them and give the shout outs to those who wanted me to use those intents. Not only that, guys, we are over 400 subscribers now. As soon as we get to 500, we're going to have another giveaway. As we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have a big giveaway, a real big giveaway. Guys, we're going to do another live show coming up. Soon as I hear from Big Lee about t-shirts. Oh, check this out, guys. You can't see because of the mic. Let me move the mic out of the way. Right here, I'm looking at the camera and I'm all messed up. I'm not trying to show you guys my titty. I'm trying to show you. That's one of our new logos, guys. That is one of our new logos on some of the shirts that we have. And the airbrush shirts. I don't know if you guys seen that earlier in the background. I'll move the camera up a little bit. Airbrush shirts. If you guys want to buy an airbrush shirt, I got some white ones for $20. I'll airbrush you a shirt and I'll sign it. We do have some really, really good quality shirts, though, that are coming in with logos, with our logo on the channel, some other t-shirts that is going to be connected to this channel. And yeah, we're going to be selling those shirts. I'm not for sure where the link is going to be at. The store is almost done. They said they said they're ready to get together and do a live show on showing some of these shirts off, these earrings off, the bumper stickers. We have other stickers that we're going to be putting into uh the like, you guys buy a shirt, I'm gonna be sending some stickers to you. uh Plus I'm gonna be sending you a picture of me with Big Lee. There will be other pictures with just me in them. I will sign them. Big Lee will sign them, and we will get them out with the t-shirts. We're getting ready to do a auction as well, and be auctioning off some of our haunted items, some of the stuff that we found doing Randonautica. Um, we we want to do more things. We want to get out there and do better videos. We want to get better equipment. A lot of people, a lot of people will say they love my content, and there's some that just they say they can't watch it because there's not enough lighting. We are working on the lighting, guys. It is a work in progress. We're new. Um, all the flashlights that we have are with Big Lee. I need to get me some for when I'm doing Randonautica alone without him. That way I can have some lights for you guys. Um, a lot of comments that I'm getting is, where can we send you fan mail? If you look down into the descriptions of my videos, at the end of the description, you'll see an email. You will also see a PO box number. You can send me something in the PO box, and send it to me. If you want to send me a letter saying how you appreciate my videos and stuff like that, go ahead, send that to me, guys. I appreciate any kind of fan mail that you have for me. Um, a lot of you comment and you think that I'm going to be mad because of the comments. I If it's not that bad of a comment, guys, I'm not going to be mad at you. If you're giving me tips, if you're giving me tips on how to better my videos, on how to make things better, better lighting, better HD, if when I'm editing my videos, guys, and you have an idea on me adding something to my edits, let me know. If I don't know how to do it, I'll ask you if you know how. I always take advice, no matter what kind of advice it is. I worked a lot of construction growing up. And the one thing that I'd learned working construction is always listen to the older guys that are working on your crew, because there's some guys out there that knows some really, really good tricks and tips on how to make everything much, much better. And I never take any kind of advice with a grain of salt. I mean, I take it all in. If the advice makes things better, I do it. You know, I don't get mad at you guys. Now, I had to block somebody off of the comments because when I clicked on their little comment, it sent me straight to a website that I don't think any of you guys would want to go there. So I had to block them from ever coming back. That's the kind of stuff that I don't like. Bullies, just don't come on here just being a bully. Um, we don't have time for that. We only have time for love. That's it. Just love. I want to love everybody, guys. Just that's the kind of person I am. I don't like fighting. I grew up in mixed martial arts. Um, we have my uncle. We have our own karate school here. I just don't like it. I would rather just jump on you and just give you a bunch of kisses and hugs and tell you have a good day. That's how I am. You know, just you get mad. I try to find a reason to laugh and try to cut you up and get change your mood. But anyways, guys, it's getting late. Um, we've been on here for a while. I never expected uh since I've been doing this to ever have this many people on. I know 16 people, 17, 18, 20 people is not a lot of people to have on live, but trust me, guys, to me, that is a lot. And I want to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. I want to thank each and every one of you for the great comments and the love that you guys have been giving me. Um, hello, Kentucky. Yeah, we're here in Kentucky, guys. We got another Kentucky. You guys have been great. Really, really made my world better. Um, I became a minister because I was tired of all the negativity and all the hate that was out there, and I wanted to do good in the world. But even after I became minister, um, I seen the world getting worse, and it was hard to watch that. And when I started doing these videos on YouTube, you guys made me love the world again. You guys made me love being around people again. It's hard being around people. I have a hard time trusting people. And you guys have been a world changer for me. Um, just you guys have changed my whole world. And because of that, I want to change y'all's world and I want to take y'all on adventures with me. And I want to give y'all what y'all gave back to me. So I'm going to do better on my videos. We are going to get better equipment. We are going to do some really, really big things this year. We got a lot of plans coming up. Uh, it takes a couple of weeks in advance to get planned for one place, and then we got to find out where we can and cannot travel. One thing that I hate during this pandemic is not being able to travel to some of the places that I want to see, meet some of the people that I want to meet. There's a lot of good people out there that are commenting and wanting me to come to their hometown, want me to do videos and stuff like that, but we can't during this pandemic. And all I want to do is just meet these people. I want to give you guys hugs. I want to take y'all on adventures with me, but we still in this pandemic. We're still trying to do what we can do. I know I'm doing everything I can to protect myself from the virus, sanitize myself because of Pops. A lot of you guys love and know Pops real well. Goes with me on some of my adventures, and it's getting rough with Pop. It's. I love him, and I don't want anything to happen to him. Physically, he is very, very healthy, but mentally, he's declining. And if y'all see him in my videos with me, Randonauting, and he says something on camera and y'all aren't really don't understand what he's talking about is because he might not know what's going on at that time. And it's very, very hard for me to watch him go through that. But I want to take him on my adventures because I want to hold that dear to me forever. We do have a GoFundMe for him, uh, and some other things. If y'all want to help him out in any kind of way, I know he needs it. He needs some help bad. He's he's 91 years old. He lost his wife a couple of years back, and I'm giving him all the help that I can give him. But I know with my faith, with their faith, that everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. So, yeah, you guys, I love you guys so much. And please keep the support up, guys. We're going to go out tomorrow, me and Pop. We're going to go um, probably out through the county a little bit. I'm going to take him to some places that I've grew up to, and take him on a little venture tomorrow. And then I'm going to be getting together with Big Lee tomorrow night and going randonauting tomorrow night. Going to see what happens. Lee's wanting to do Randonautica more. We want to push out more content for you guys. One thing that I'm working with is for an hour-long video, it takes me between 9 to 15 hours to edit that video. We're going to try to push them out there. I'm going to try to get enough videos to where we can just keep them uploaded, guys. I'll try to push out a video at least twice a week, maybe 3 times a week if I can. With everything that's going on here, I can only do so much. But we're going to get that content out to. She just kind of moved a little bit. But yeah, we're going to push out that content a little bit more there and get things going. We're going to step it up a notch. We're almost ready to start getting monetized, guys. So let's bring in them subscribers. That's all we need right now is getting the subscribers coming in. And I'm gonna go full time with this, guys. I'm gonna do nothing but YouTube videos. If you guys know of any kind of paranormal challenges out there that you guys want me to try, let me know. Comment down below, and I'll do a challenge during one of our videos. Anything to make our videos more exciting for you. Niva asked, how's my back? I'm still feeling it. To be honest, I feel like I got a scratch on my back. I've been thinking about my back ever since it happened. Bel- Believe it or not, I have been thinking about that too. It is freaking me out. Um, yeah. Um, so send me some challenges, guys, and I'm gonna do them. Send me your craziest challenge to do at nighttime, the scariest. Um, Test me, guys. See how far I will go. As long as I don't go on somebody else's property, as long as I don't, as long as I'm not taking a chance on getting arrested or hurting somebody in the process, test me and I will go as far as I can. I will do whatever I can to push out these videos and do whatever challenge you got me that you want me to do. I'm going to do it. So I love you guys. Peace out. Everybody take care. Before I leave, I'm gonna do another prayer. If y'all don't care, I'm gonna close this session out with a nice little prayer. So here we go. Dear God, I love everybody that's out there. I want to thank everybody that's out there and please give them my blessing, Lord. Please keep them safe from the virus. Please keep them safe from negative energies. And please, God, protect my house and my family from these evil entities. They are allowed to communicate, but they are not allowed to stay here in my house um, or do me any harm, Lord. And please keep all those safe that's out there in the world, especially in the war zones over in the other countries. Keep them and their families safe um, in peace throughout the whole world. Amen. And I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. And yeah, see you tomorrow night. Much love.